Bawku no. Danny, show the other one quick, Mr. President. This is the scenes from Bawku. These are the scenes from Bawku. When NDC is in government, and if so, it's too much of an eyesore.
Memo akwaba, in fact, Bawku sensam no anwa de ne pa the man pussy and the kusasis tribal war no say they are tribal war e generate anu den pa busu yes say in fact in penetration form na say form ni na say ye ne say Bawku no man pussy ntokwa no na mu odene na in fact a tribal but say they akwa bi say other tribes or no other can say two tribes ni na say other tribes be tata nkofo achi say they be anam bia no ye de tete no. And in fact, Okatakyie from Nsabetras Adaroma, His Excellency the President, Gaza, Uraton Domani Mahama. Yes, Excellency said, and Kayini politics in film, you should not politicize it. Said the Baya, you bet me, I saw Bawku Tokano, because Yankan is a Bawku youth phobia, you can say. Conference omo chese nya do meto abama NDC bi mfise omo very disappointed in NDC ene Bawku pan bi so ba kasa na enam sayo so ma Okatakyie from Nsabetras do komo bia be sia mountain and afis odi adwenchire bia ba say in case say abano in fact in susu bi anasa adwin bi be use no sabi brothers ebia a plans bi no aso to kakra odi bia beto abontia man say onyusu na Bawku ntokwa nsensem no enfiri ho emma yemuram ni ngotie sa nkomoni na no de ne pa ye ba nya jebre de nkomo enje gossip me patch no first time subscribe to the channel FM me.
There is a case I yet to come ha bibia and this is some of the bad politics. Ovi, Bawku sensem, Mobekaya, some few weeks ago, na betra ha. And I'm a catcher, I must say, there is a grand scheme of Nyoma Omoya, Emma Bawku Ntokwa Nincha, because Bawku Ntokwa say encha a benefiting crofobia. Tienye agosia, Bawku Ntokwa a benefiting crofobia. So Bawku Ntokwa encha encha chena. Some person cha, and the informant and mum information. Yet the Bayer Juma. So yet one year Bawku crisis deepens, deeper than it looks. Expert from a political undercut. Daninya no here. Mena okasei. Any 3 days kura. Ana ye school. Akwa kum kola mienu. They say Bawku Ntokwa na kwa to the extent that enkola akwa ko school no mo di tuo ahihye omo ho. So Bawku SHS student shut down after okay so Bawku ya shut SHS no ayi na de baye ayi wa ko your friend say ayi Fosukwache and or letter ba say ya shut SHS ne down adentia ya ko shoot nkola mienu dormitory and ye do omo moja so there's blood in the dormitory. You come on kola 19-year-old final year student shot dead on Bawku a senior high school campus by heavily armed men. So Ntokwa now is going beyond now they are using another strategy. Said they want to even expand the war. Menoka say and police for ye kumomo and enkola ye kumomo ema ye kumomo. Somewhat Ntokwa say between kusasis and man police. Bovi, Menoka say, and Ntokwa has moved beyond kusasis and mamprusis. Now, Okodru Bawku area muha. There are several a year tribes. Tribes in Ketengeti Bebrioho. Now, the aya muhuna a year kusasi ne mamprusis. Na kokomba for ho bisa for ho several tribes ho and only do omoye say the smaller tribes no omumu bi ho a omu support eye kusasi for e bi so support mamprusi for now they want to expand the war beyond eye the kusasi and mamprusi chieftaincy issue tienio muntienie and abine ya aware national security is aware people are aware say Bawku Ntokwa no Omo share chere nyina ban nim. So pese stopping na and ye be chere mo. And me no ka say. Ayi mamprusi for etimi sheda kum ɛyɛ bisafo ɛde ntia ebia bisafo no ɛta ɛyi mampurisifo na chi na sɛ ɛbɛyɛ na bisafo no bɛsɔre akɔko ntɔkwa ne bia mo no na ɔma hyɛda kokumbi hyenio sɛ ɛbɛyɛ bisafo no bɛka sɛ o ɛne ɛnya mampurisifo na eku ne nua no kusasifo na bisafo asɔre abɛjoin ne ntɔkwa no saa nso na kusasifo etimi tita na sɛ bia wɔn mo nim sɛ kokombafo na ɛsupport yɛ kusasifo a na ɔmo anka sɛ kokum kokombafo ne bi etom kokum a na kokombafo na ka sɛ wɔn mampurisifo ne nim sɛ yɛyɛ support kusasi eti no ɔmo asɔre in arms to join ɛyɛ kusasis to fight against so they are finding any means possible sɛ bɛyɛ ɔmo bɛ expand the war no beyond the kusasis and the mampurisifo yɛ meka kofitie nie o eti adeɛ ɔmo yɛ ne sɛ akosua sɛ wa ana menim sɛ akosua sɛ wa tribe no o support me ko Okatakyie a na ma hyɛda ma me nkrofo ko akosua sɛ wa abusuafo ne bi ebi so ɔmo nim sɛ yɛ ko akosua sɛ wa abusuafo dia ɛne ekofi ana me de bɛhyɛ no eti akosua sɛ wa ɛne ekofifo nim sɛ akosua sɛ wa yɛ meme ally eti saa dia ɔmo de bɛkum nkrofo na ɔmo asɔre abɛjoin me na me no abɛko saa so na kofi nim sɛ general nkrofo ne support wɔ no a sɛ bɛyɛ na general nkrofo ne bɛsɔre ɛne ɔno akɔko no na ɔno ahyɛda me akum general nkrofo ne bi Tidia koso a very serious matter,
very dangerous.
And Mahama baye on the co promise bokofo say yankongo tie Mahama no munsem and we shall lay this thing at the doorstep of John Dramani Mahama.
So
fire. Me say, we shall lay it at the doorstep of John Mahama. Me no say, Bawku toko within the last 7 months, enipa not less than 300, and no cry the on record, but more than that, the record in Kaomo within 7 months, and Yamena Meka, Bawku for Kusasi for the Kusog youth, John Mahama Koshe or Mubon. Omoneka say, John Mahama buy and within 7 months, enipa more than 300 newo. Whereas in the 8 years of Akufo-Addo, enipa 50 penny we. Etientie John Mahama. Ona ako jina ona ako play politics. Reckless leader.
Precisely.
Reckless leadership. Na leadership wa. Yentie John Mahama. Yentie. Danny.
There's no chieftaincy conflict in Bawku. There cannot be 2 kings in 1 kingdom.
Avetie tie gobi all pay a kusasi for the vote and kusasi for the dorsum so all pay kusasi for the vote and uko jina wo manim and we promise wo say there cannot be any 2 kings in 1 kingdom and the matter is settled yentie John Mahama bio yentie no na ka pani sa na kasa
No chieftaincy conflict in Bawku. There cannot be 2 kings in 1 kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Bawku is Naba Abugago Asigri II.
It is a leader. Danny Koko read your mama dear video. Now Oko Jina say there is no chieftaincy conflict in Bawku. Everybody agrees. Say Nipani ya Naba Abuga Yasogri, which is a Yakusog or Momo side and or Hina or and then if I were to Sonia Baho. Now we are. What's the Santa Hine Sankot na Asemuso? Uncle Candiabaya. Your mama miss where you crocodile the job. Where you cohabraha. Na de ode ye asanteman no ebia no ye kusasi fo na asanteman youth mu hunu de wa ya so pesante hina se ne invite sante hine no oba ne ade no asa suma nkola no ko dia tam ebia no ode ye kusasi fo if so no ko gina ho e wo bra na nim so we potential leader of our nation ana ko gina wo say there is no chieftaincy conflict in Bawku na e ye kusasi fo no ne ho ye omodia what should you what sante hine san ko kan e it is sante hine ko no ko making ruling so kasi kusasi fo na mpaye omodia na nkrofo no mampurisi fo na ga so ene one John Mahama na ahye so okono okodana no say ne mampurisi fo na ahini ani omodia na mampurisi fo no so ayi kusasi fo no say John Mahama ka different it will set something hini up afedani yentie John Mahama say all accuse say chedie kan you say MPP fo afi yentie dan yentie.
Anytime NDC is in government, Bawku is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Bawku crisis flares up again.
Your mama, even sa concept here, okay, you know, it should tell Ghanaians say, woman, I'm share Bawku conflict. If it's a one benefiting, and they are Bawku conflict, and it's sorry, ye pan. How many MPs in NDC now? How many MPs in MPP now? All the 6 seats in Bawku, and to one sorry, ye muya de pan, munya nina, agentia. If Santokwane muya dia, and I'm with me inside to Kusasi for against the Mamprusis. Someone catch Kusasi for say Mamprusis for no that was the backing of Dr. Mahama and the MPP. It is like I say, anytime NDC is in government, the Bawku is peaceful. And if there's a more political capital be from inciting the war. No more opposition no more shall see incite war. No, if the more the war goes on, Mamprusis for an Twaba MPP. No more kwakunya. It work and no correct. The moment Musa is had a muko opposition and then to Kwana sorry. If some muko opposition and a muko shechiri and no more. Our brother Jomama and him say, Ovi, Menoka say, Jomama Yahweh said Yentia and to Kwana Tunchada and see our big politician one kind. Abusumi Biano almost send this free her mobile money Sahodo. If say AK-47, M16, no boarding, one moneto. Politicians to Kromasi, our Mufri Boko, our Mufri Boko, Wamushada Sandisika, Aya de Koma, party secretary, and so one of the Kofandi war. It's Jomama Yahweh. As on himself, as almost stop here. Sawa ne Kosono. On country politicians, they go on our beam. I want the party. So Munyas can Busumi almost send the con. If so Yahweh, or Yahweh send DC MPs, or Yahweh send this in Penifo, Bebre send this Kafriha, MPP Penifo, Bebre send this Kafriha, at the Aya de Koma, a party, a secretary, political secretary, as you know, they fund the war. It's Homo Yahweh, to your mama said, when NDC is in opposition, the war goes up. If someone Mukosha Chirokonu, and the Entia will buy ye, after that thing can say, you gave the people hope. And it was a false hope.
Exactly.
It was a false hope.
Anytime NDC is in government, Bawku is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Bawku crisis flares up again. And let nobody say it's a fight between ethnic groups. There is politics behind it.
Jirawa, it's your community chirimu. You're John Domani Mahama say. And if a former president who has the national security, who has the BNI, who has a year police, what do you mind so pain? When he is speaking, he is not speaking from a place of a ignorance. So if a former president who wants to be president again is telling you that, let nobody say it's a chieftaincy problem, but a political, he knows what he's saying.
Exactly.
Your mama knows what he's saying. On your political leader keke. At the time now Okasano, wabedi your mind so pain. But konto kwa na more than over 50 years. And your mama be your president, you know. Near money briefing on Bawku. And when you munkrofo omo share chira, omo make capital, financial capital. Govi, omo engage in tokwano. Omo tontuo. Etuo no hwamu na eton. Yeti kroma na listo one na poku. Ebe ka chira ye say. Enipa John Mahama appointing so onko arms, small arms and one commission. Adams bona. Otontuo ko Bawku. Beboa. And your man am appointed. Men am kind. Listo na poku ne kind. Your mama yehu bibi. Or say Adams bona. Etontuo eko Bawku. He said your mama wa be president pe. Eka che se Bawku ntokwa no. Enya a chieftaincy issue. Nemom there is politics behind it. Onim de worker. Eti no ka che kusasi fo ne se me ba. Me critical so great mama. Yentie your mama mi. Yentie no.
It's a fight between ethnic groups. There is politics behind it. And there are people who deliberately fund that crisis.
Okay. So asama make me twatwa NDC for madwene ni mo ha. Mempo na munyimi nia. Mo leader wa be president pen. Or say there are people behind it who are funding it. President Mahama nim say your politicians are almost sorry send this sika bosumi bia. Aya de command your constituency for. E wa bro mo nim say scan say on fan to you. Your mama ya we. Ebi NDC mo, ebi MPP mo. Moya we it is 100% to kwani tutwa ada na national security nkoles ankrofo ya almost send sika ko ho no mobile money your records na chire dodo ekoboko it omo make that mobile money ekoboko no in large quantities you know ada na mumu sasa sasa ka omo ko yeda yi because if you want to resolve the issue you need to cut funding if said we share butter farmer no oniska ede to AK47 oniska ede to M16 it will more think crime. A funding a joma and nimuomo. It will tune and to say a one conform church. I don't want cats are funding. Why is he not having conversation with them? Say, friend, echo. Why you be say what send this scanner Bokubiano? The national security will deal with you. When you be here, but benefits and abine. To one yet, and to come work or swam and a back. Your mamma in Papone. Have a munchian view.
Politics behind it. And there are people who deliberately fund that crisis. Everybody, the majority of Bawku Sasis, Mamprusis, Bimubas, Busangas, everybody wants peace. Because everybody wants peace to do his business. I mean, the current curfew in which we are, nobody likes it. Our chiefs are being told they can't wear smocks and go into town. So what is a chief supposed to wear? A shirt like me? How would they know he's a chief? And yet, it's because of the violence and the crisis. And they were forced to do it because people hide weapons in their smokes and go and shoot at people. But I can assure you that peace is our priority. When NDC comes, and I didn't say if, I said when NDC comes, we're going to prioritize Bawku's peace so that peace will return to Bawku. And people can go about their business and look after their families.
Mr. President, Mr. President, you've been in government for 7 months.
Exactly.
Is there peace in Bawku? And for video now, more kumuni pada from. We said yes, you kumuni pa chini passe. Yeah, kumuni pa basa.
More fire.
And then kola school kola. And ye kumom basa. Anesefo. And ye kumomo. Yenti. Bawku no. Danny, show the other one. Quick, Mr. President, this is the scenes from Bawku. These are the scenes from Bawku. When NDC is in government, it's too much of an eyesore. And we cannot play politics with this nonsense anymore. Because it benefits you guys. And NDC is a benefit every Bawku and to come. And to kwani hiti ya yeko election. And ya NDC is winning 6 seats. When there is peace, omu pie ko twaba. Omu tuma MPP.
Exactly.
How are Yakubu mo that time? What chire ye niama we amoya we. Adentina mama ayarga say mama ayarga you cannot decide say obey neutral. You need to take a stance. And to kwano pe and I won't pay. Mamu ne nyai.
No. Pisano.
Okwa de ka ye lucky. Who free her and the hard. What kind of hypocrisy is this? And we want to continue to play politics with this nonsense. When people, kids are dying, Mampusis are dying, Kusasis are dying, Business are dying, Kokomba people are dying, and we are aware. Since we are bereft of ideas, sir, let me propose some ideas for you guys. How you can bring peace to Bawku.
Precisely.
If you are bereft of ideas, if you don't have any idea how to solve the Bawku chieftaincy issue, requisition of arms
Precisely.
should be your priority.
Let them know.
enkofo di trio gum a omoton one cat funding funding ni ehefo a the mama wo ministers na dey funding onkrofo na tete nkran na munni mo send mo ma money munni mo track record mo cat funding mo wi a aban nyi sika mfiri ni botom e fa nto arms mo nyusu strategy mo nyusu agene
more fire
eti mo betimi kura akwa informant wo ho tie niye you no tete you no any ideas no na asa bi ni ideas no matobe bo ase adwene akodi na mema mu bie mo mfa informant mo discuss wo mo so ye mo to arms kokko ne bi eti so obi ye so obeton tuo ho a enye so okwa mo akochi nipa no mo nko to tuo no it comes at a cost to the state ne mo koto tuo no bebre so mo de kokko a se man sini na mbenya no a wo mu nyese wo mu koto tuo no a wo mu nya bebre free ho a what would they do wo mu de ma state no sanso na kusasi fo no obi course ye ni ade mesu me beto tuo ni bi ni ade wo kono okoto ye de koku man prisi fo enso mu na no asoma wo mu o mu to anom de ma state and you can retrieve a lot of weapons from there using that strategy
precisely
enipa bebre nso kurokura tuo ne mo na mboni o madi over the time nti wo mu suro se wo be ye ni ade the government should give amnesty to those people. Say mamu 10 days. Obia wodi opeso odi ni tuo near granting amnesty bia mani free boko. Near mani peaceful place mani kodemia. That is what we do.
Exactly.
And they will surrender. Because most of them want peace. Except that they don't know the way out. Near build the baby don't be kwakugo. That is how we solve the problem. I don't know. Obi. I don't know what Tanzania is.
The government.
Cut the funding. Retrieve the ammo. How do you retrieve it? You must pay. Government must pay to buy the armory. Give them amnesty. Get solid informant. Abetri omuka. Our money momo mudi tria ba no munfa trio mai. Tria informants ne kaye. We jakwa nkwase asema wudi nkoma. We na ese okokoye. Adwuma we. Adwuma we. Kobi. Adwuma we na ese okokoye. Retrieve the amos. Give the people amnesty. Monye we nyina. Kate funding monye. Moye pefe se ahinnie no ayi you can say palace se wo hom bibiri na wo mo dia dane amori if so nim so wo di ntokwa ne ayi na odimirika ko wura himfe wa na security for muntimi nko ho now the government must have conversation with ahimfo ho nyina so wa woni mu a se obe hide wo bia wo ahimfe we will raid your ahimfe and come after you with force and we should make it unattractive for anybody to run to ahimfe and seek cover. That is how we solve this problem. Don't sit in Accra and begin to do this nonsense of politicizing. And we can no longer politicize it. We must solve it head on. Deal with it drastically.
Exactly.
But then say no.
The president.
And then say no. Obia wadi wani mu a obekọ eye what bedwane akwa himfi. And you must let the chiefs be aware. Say some moje nkrofo ne tena dia. Yankonko tie your mama say makọ sakan. Dani a third video no bo ne yentie. Your mama say mu no sakan ye. Yentie.
Fire.
Unfortunately, any time the peace of Ghana will be disturbed, it is the MPP government that is in power. NDC is coming. When we come, we will make sure there's peace in Bawku.
Na peace in a way. Na peace in a way. Na peace in a way. Asha space here. And Your Excellency, peace in a way. I don't know mun kanu kura say ya. Bibia e politics. Reckless leader. And someone kokaye. Ana say atena bedu aswase. Me no ka say aswase enkwanta eja dem. Ewa abra mu yawe aswase de yesie kusasi for de yesie ye busa question mama yarga woni ye friend say mutaka ye busa question say shooting na course no was it in relation to any arms deals be a course one be busa mo ohine na yeku no kusasi for ohine na yeku no was it in relation to any arms deals be a course how do you know busa the deal on kanu kure nani expert bia wo ye expert no free boko na oka o se your mama cannot solve a ye boko fight and because onye honest leader Dani fatu no omugoti.
Bo na man for nti.
Senso nya sadia. Aveda ni enti.
No amount of military, no amount of curfew can bring peace to Bawku unless that issue is addressed. You are right. We were all excited when the president came to Bawku after 1 week of his inauguration. We were very happy. We were celebrating it. But it was all PR. The president is not sincere. He's either not sincere, incompetent. The president is playing on the intelligence of the people. That is why people are angry on the ground. You came to Bawku, and since then what has happened? Nothing. Not a single policy has changed. On Bawku, nothing. He's continued the same old disabled. This is my look. In 2022, I told the then Defense Minister Nitiwo that this conflict is going to spread. If they don't take time, the conflict will spread. And Nitiwo looked at me and just walked away. They did nothing. We are on the ground. We are picking the signals. We are telling the authorities what to do, what can happen, and they are not listening. Look at this Asawasi. Look at the attacks in Accra, attacks in many other places, in Bolga. It's happening. It's spreading to Nalerugu, to Walawale. It is spreading. And
Enyamena mekon aya ni yifro enyamena mekon where Professor John Azuma one president of Kusok People's Congress it we kusasi ni ana onu na jomama ko hye omubo oso jomama nye no krefo o de manfo na dwene di agoro we enyamena mekon Professor Azuma deka if say jomama ba ho no omo gini di and the enti na spread is because they believed in jomama but jomama has disappointed them. Reckless leadership. Your Excellency, respectfully, we can no longer continue to play politics with this nonsense. JJ Rolling Star, Ocean soon as a retrieving of ammonia, the man for Nasonia, a man and Kolani near you. Then you open it, let's go hell out. You go in silently, we finish with it, we are done.
More fire. More fire.
I don't know. You use extraordinary measures to deal with extraordinary situations. I was a man in Kolani and Baba Tanya Diano, and when you are winning and free. I don't know, but the policy over here, mass advance and dear Ben distraction, MAD. I don't know, just a wood in I am finding you never see. You ever solve a problem. If I did more than 50 years. No more many animal kusasi for many animal boko for. And your baby is here, Druno. I never know. Bobby?
Airtime, papa. Yeah,
what in can I send this? We are bayers and Bobby? Yentie, I list one and Apoku. One of the trusted confidant of your mama. Yentino.
Yes, appointment now, your mama, and Opeso of War Minor. Adam Bona, now, and I'm now also a doctor, or school of Conway. PhD no yan. This is a manner. You're born free UK for criminality. I will dive into it. Man, my time, Nisha. You must have questions, sir. A dean or choir, you were secondary school, sixth form abbresso in the 80s. Then or choir. Me papa, none of posting by a security aspect. Or security school or here. Yeah, what security aspect title? Yeah, media forces some do na matimi afrada bo na betre radio so TV so me list of kwampo say be kwampo me hu so da kakra me yan from security aspect obi a onu kura uri tuo to wakwa want me nkyere tuo ne bare na want me nkyere tuo se ne yetutu tuo ne yahye tuo oni ye yes so security aspect obi a onu wo kan hu no supply tuo ko boko
Ave tiayi. When Adams Bonano, a Jomama Nakoto, a small arms commission. List on an apoku say Adams Bona, and as kahomia supply trio eko boko oka asem we bro several months Adams won anka ho hwe on di banke on call court so here for the records for say ye frame be by inference.
Precisely.
By inference we can conclude that ocean behavior ebra ye ka asem we fa ne ho a ene na list won bibi
More fire.
it is a sam pass the list we can no koradia say ni pa ye den ko to arms commission small arms commission Adams bona or supply to ko he
More fire.
bokonto kwa no jo Mahama ni momo mo hye akiri bokonto kwa no jo Mahama na ne nkofo ne hye akiri
More fire.
if say NDC for benefit free ho enkrofo make capital o mo ton tuo ho mo nyeska ya enkrofo o mo duan o ma no aduane so o mo ton tuo boko but the danger in it is that boko no e wo border town.
More fire.
Precisely.
More fire.
And ade ekoso Burkina no si eti anye yi no mo recruit sankrofo ebia even as a whole nation it is a threat.
Exactly.
Because they say ntokwana tere ebia dukumase atere edu ashaiman na no so mkuku obu ashaiman and that is what they are trying to do to expand the war.
Precisely.
So stop playing politics with it, Mr. President, and deal with this thing head on.
Oh, the president.
Tell him.
The tribal war, or answer the war between the Bawku and the Mampuses. I know ordinary pa, I know ordinary. I assess with them Punako Beya Dumna. In fact, what one man penny for Ghana had more wisdom, more grant more wisdom. No more who wisdom but for some generative plans and in fact strategies normally by them. Ever so Adenano because they say the Kwaneko. I'm asawase kumase hanom no mampuse hene ne ya kan say just say kusase ne ensem bebre ne yeku hene ne yesi ni na ayon koma we ntokwa we na edi sande sa no so hu da kwakwa no enti stress mpenfo bi do na besi fo no biet ma yakam we de adaro ma kenyi politics free side we mukura emwa na ke enti me hu kwan fa so ya dai asolve no afa na biet mi ayakama bomade fa anyen chebetum comment section na me blanking kama me pa cha ene your first time subscribe to the channel for me macro.